right, man. Let's talk about the Pistons. I seen an article that said the Pistons basically need to figure out who they building around. You know, and I made a statement and said, Cade is not a player you build around. But I think in the NBA, I think the days of building around a player is pretty much gone. You know, I think the little big three is gone. I think Denver and Dallas, D&D, pause. No Diddy. It's crazy. But it said in Boston, I mean, yeah, Denver, Dallas, Boston. I even think, Dallas got a team. It's just to the point where they got to wait for a couple of them brothers to develop, like Green and Jaden Harvey. If they get Jaden Hardy and Josh Green to develop in Dallas, it's over with. They gonna win it. I tell you that right now. They gonna win it. You know, Exum continue to develop. They gonna win it. They eventually win it. That's what they waiting on. Lively and Gafford and all them brothers to continue to and PJ Washington. Them guys, if they don't need to add nothing but stuff in the draft. They just need to develop. You know, and once Hardy, Green develop, I think it's over with. Gafford and them dude, Lively, they get better, it's over with. I'm telling you. Once them brothers develop over, Boston got a team. They not built around Jason Tatum. They not just built around Jalen I'm gonna forget Brown. They got Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford, Grand Blanc, Michigan, by the way. They got a team. And throughout the years, they've had teams. Marcus Smart, you can go on and on and on. They got a team. They got a team. So I think the Pistons need to build around, if anything, a team and an identity. When Detroit is good, it's got an identity. And usually it's tough, hard-nosed, and blue-collar, or a combination of all of them. They need to build around a team and identity. Build with. It ain't, we're going to just build around this core. No, build a team. Because even inside the Boston core, it's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. They built around the core. They built around the core. Like, build a team. Don't just think about, we building around one person. I don't think one person on that roster good enough to build around. Build around a team. The team identity, defense, a ball movement offense that creates offense off of ball movement and the blueprint of an offense where they flexing, cutting, rotating, sharing the ball. Because we know that, K can play isolation ball. We know Ivy can play isolation ball. We know Sasha can get his shot. This what them boys can do. You don't have to practice too much 2-man and isolation basketball. You ain't gotta practice that too much. But I think they need to build around a team. That's what it need to be. And it's kind of what people not talking about in the NBA. It's kind of going towards it's kind of more going towards like the 04 Pistons. Where team, like, they're building teams. They say, okay, you got a big three. Look at Minnesota. It's a team. It's Goldberg, Cat, McDaniels, Edwards, Conley, the brother off the bench. His name escapes me. But they build around a team. You got to have a team. Especially why it's so vital to have a team, because these players can't stay healthy. They always broken up and injured. So you gotta build. You gotta be deep. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build a team. That's why I'm talking about the 76ers trying to go all in and get Jimmy Butler. Like, nah, split that money up into 2 or 3 really good players and build around Maxey and Joel Embiid. And that's what the Pistons need to do. Build around the concept of who you gonna keep. If it's Durant and Cade, cool. Build around that concept, or build with that concept. If it's Doran, Cade, Thompson, Sasser, okay. All right. Let's see what they do well, what they don't do well. Let's build around that concept. Or build with that concept. That you want to build a team. Because Cade has proven that he can't stay healthy. Say what you want to say. So you really want to, and when you build a team and you put the right veterans and the right young players together, that way you can go through an 82-game season, still get enough wins to be where you need to be, and then you got enough firepower and depth. So that's what you need. And all that idea you shorten the rotation to 6 and 7 in the playoffs, who the fuck came up with that? Excuse my language. The Pistons used to play everybody. You gotta remember, the original Pistons went about 10, 12 down deep. James Edwards off the bench. Vinny, Sally. It was a number of them guys. Dennis Rodman at one point came off the bench. Marco Bard went back to the bench. So they were a deep basketball team. They was a very deep basketball. So it's a team. Now the team concept is coming back into play. Even you look at those Laker teams, man, we've been lately talking about, you know, when my homies talking about that shot that Robert Horry hit. That Laker team was a team with Shaq, Kobe, and them. You guys talking about Shaq, Kobe. Remember that year Derek Fisher got hurt? He missed the majority of the regular season, but he came back on fire for the playoffs. Man, it just wasn't about Shaq and Kobe, or just about Shaq, or just about, man, Horry, Fisher, Fox, George. All them brothers played their role. All them brothers played their role. At one point, Glenn Rice, y'all gotta forget, Glenn Rice went over there, University of Michigan. He won the title, their first title over there. It was a concept of a team. They were a team. The team concept is what the Pistons need to build around. Team. M-A-E-T. Team. Well, that's meat, but you know I was spelled it backwards. A team. T-A-M-E. I mean T-E-A-M. Team. That's what they need to build around, the aspect of a team. Not saying they can do it without a true superstar like last time, but a team. 10 to 12 guys that can build, that can step in and help out. That's the concept. That's the blueprint. And then once you build around the concept of a team, that's part of the identity. Now find identity. Now start to find your identity, and that's going to be defense, ball movement, hard nose, gritty. Oh, you know what? If you beat us, you know you've been in the fight. you know, build around that concept, that identity, and that's just what it is. They got to build around a team concept, and I think they got the pieces to begin that. You know, you keep them young guys together, most of them, but not all. You know, now we got some money. Let's sprinkle some veterans in there. Let's sprinkle it first. Let's put a coach in there that know what he's doing. They got a vision. You know, that's why I like when they talk about Chris Quinn and Dave Adelman. You know, guys like that, they got a vision, that been in productive programs, like that been in offenses that move the basketball and don't revolve around one person. You know, I think, you know, that's something to look at. But that's just all I got, man. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel, man. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Maybe we'll do a live pretty soon. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.